Human, beings of pure light in the core essence of itself. You are upon the earth in this now moment to be able to have this experience, to be able to solidify the understanding on the endless possibilities of this universe. This is simply just one experience, the many experiences you already experienced, and other experiences that you will continue to have. There are moments where you feel lost. There are moments where you just don't understand what's going on. And there are times where you stare into the infinity in wonder and in amazement. Fear not, beings of light, for you are magical, and you are special in every way. You are an expansion of God, or source energy, source creation, whatever you would like to call it. This world in the current state is troubling for the humans on this planet and for Mother Gaia herself. This is the time for all of us to awaken, so confusion will no longer last, and the awakening and the memory of who you really are could be brought upon. There are beings from other star systems that come to assist human beings in order to nurture this planet and to save it from the catastrophe that's currently being held. There are many life forms who are guiding you in every way, watching over you, making sure everything's going okay. For all of you are a part of this universe, and all are family. Today's belief systems and media are simply tricking you, keeping you at a frequency that keeps you from having this awakening to understand that you are not alone. The media is a tool to keep you under control, like a wire attached to your brain, controlling your every thought and approach to this life on this planet. You must break free from it. You must realize that you, yourself, and everyone else are all created from the same stardust, same energy, and same source. You are all extraordinary beings on this planet.
Can you open up your mind? Can you open up your heart to the fact that this experience in this dimension and on this planet is just one by an endless numbers of experiences and incarnations? And this planet is just one by many other systems in the universe where we can create and develop. Most people create their reality from an equal state, and this results in a lot of negative consequences for themselves and for others. I decided to let go of all the illusions that are here to trap our mind and to make us believe that we need certain things in order to feel good. Because you keep searching for this satisfaction outside of you that you think will make you complete. But the truth is that you have everything you need inside of you. And we are all a part of a divine plan. And life is really about finding that true bliss in every moment. Find that true sparkle of love and the greatness in everything that is.
This reality is basically what I call it the holographic internet. We are receiving information and we are decoding it into this reality. We're like computers in a Wi-Fi internet situation. The matrix, the reality we're decoding is actually all around us. Just like the Wi-Fi is all around us in this room. We can't see it, but when we decode it, suddenly it becomes a room. It appears to be solid. Now this room can't be solid because it's made up of atoms, and atoms have no solidity. It's because this isn't solid. This appears solid because it's decoded that way through the mind.
A transition is about to occur, a dimensional shift that will lessen the density of the third dimension so that you will move into higher dimensions in which the body does not have such a solid state. You have come here because you wish to master the evolutionary process and be able to live with it. This is going to be very exciting because it means that you are going to function in many realities.
The indigenous people from all over the world, not just ones that we're familiar with, but from all over, they're in agreement that we have entered into a unique and special time in the history of the world. And it's a time where we are about to move from one way of being into a completely different way of being. And we can't see that right now. I mean, we can hint at it, we can feel, we can see that there is tremendous change happening around us. But the kinds of changes that are about to occur, they will be rather surprising to people because they have a different kind of nature this time we're running into. It has a nature where the old ways, the ways that we're used to and are familiar, begin to dissolve away in ways that are somewhat disconcerting. At the same time, new ways beginning to replace them.
Been a lot of strange happenings in these parts. It'd be a shame if we were the only souls in the universe.
Well, probability alone suggests not. You know, there are 200 billion galaxies in the observable universe.
Oh, makes you think, doesn't it?
What?
Where is everybody?
Small M-class planet in the northern spiral arm of the Andromeda Galaxy.
Thank you.
He looks too obvious.
There's a reason for that, Clive. Over the last 60 years, the human race has been drip-fed images of my face on lunchboxes and t-shirts and shit. It's in case our species do meet, you don't have a f***ing spaz attack. Look, Tara,
I only just stopped believing in you, you know. I spent a very long time trying to convince folks about what happened that night. Everyone said I was mad. They told me it was a meteor that squashed little Paul. They took me away and they did tests. They said it was for cosmic radiation, that I was concussed, hallucinating, and I knew you were real. I pulled you from that spaceship myself. I kept you warm and comfortable. I sat there with you till the men came to take you away. Pop tried to understand, but he would just smile and say, there, Tara. Well, word got out about my story. Yeah, kids used to come and throw stones at the house, call me names. I just hid myself away. I'd spend whole nights up there just staring at the sky, hoping that I'd catch a glimpse of you. And here you are.
It's like the arrogance of the rulers of this world, looking down at us like if we're just nothing but slaves for them. And you know, for so long already, we've been that. We've been doing everything that they want us to, keeping us in this matrix and everything, but what they don't realize that a lot of people are awakening. They don't realize that a lot of people are starting to realize that a lot of these children that are being born nowadays are more advanced than children that were born before. We're not realizing that we're seeing through all the BS that's going on in the government. They're not realizing that we're waking up. Like, do you seriously think that we're the only people in this whole entire universe? Do you seriously think that in the vastness of space, that we are the only civilization? It's sad. It's a sad thing to even think that, or even come close to even putting that in a thought. And I know it isn't the human's fault. It isn't. It's this brainwash, it's this manipulation that's keeping us trapped here. We just gotta wake up. We gotta realize when you look in the eyes of another human being, you're looking at yourself. You gotta realize when you look at that person in the mirror, you gotta tell yourself that you love yourself. We are getting help from everywhere in space to remember, to remind us, to light that fuse in order to wake up. The star seeds, everyone coming from the vastness of space, incarnating into this earth. I'm one of them. You're one of them. Everybody. We're not even from here. So why should we destroy a property that doesn't even belong to us? Let's fix it. Let's love. It's that simple.